So I think, personally, I got to defend NA, so I'm going to swing on the Envy side. I don't know how you're going to swing your vote on this one.
You know, I've been talking about Europe a lot here and how excited I am to see some of these international teams really start to perform and compete against our top NA squads here. So I am definitely hoping, regardless of which direction it goes, for game number 5. You can even see Saiyan on your screen there, of course. Not the same Saiyan we saw compete in Halo CE on the likes of STK3D and the final boss squad here, but he is still rocking that FB shirt underneath.
Definitely putting a good name for himself. Guy's been grinding the Halo DHCS playlist for quite some time. We're going to be jumping into our first game. It's going to be Strongholds on the rig. Who do you want to start this one off on?
I mean, I'd like to start off with people from Infused on this one because we saw them defeat Splice, who's a kind of a ranked higher than Envy as far as any kind of power rankings are concerned here. Whether or not they are going to match up as well as they did, we'll have to wait to see. But we are starting this one off with Jimbo. So Jimbo, what are you going to show me here?
All right, so Jimbo's going to be shooting down the camo, throwing some prediction grenades just in case anybody goes for it. It's going to be his teammate, Respectful, that does go. Well, that's going to be 2 players down for Envy as Jimbo's making his way toward the camo, but it looks like it was burned. Saiyan with the railgun.
Yeah, so you did have a, fairly good start. However, Saiyan's already grabbed himself 2 kills. So bottom mid does go over to the likes of Infused here, but now we're seeing Envy start to push out. But it's actually going to be points on the board, most likely first for Infused, as we see 2 members. No! Saiyan has something to say about that, so that's the second railgun at least he's connected on. Great ground pound, but not good enough. Saiyan, once again, already more than 3 kills to open this one up.
The beam of light gonna shut it down. Still, nobody has able to take Ness. You see a player hiding. It's going to be Boobadooboo as he gets shut down by Moze. Rocking the scatter shot, not wanting to take Ness because he has a close range weapon. Very smart play here. He's trying to chase him down, but Pistole's trying to run away, but he doesn't have the pistol to do anything as he gets shut down. Now going to be making his way toward Yard, but they are losing basement.
Yeah, but this is a trade they're willing to take right now. Just work on the rotations. Keep Team ENVYUS from getting comfortable. They were only able to grab 1 second here as they took over basement. So now I'd like to see Infused push over. Yes, go for the carbine. Find these spawners. Put your focus back on getting control of basement.
Yeah, and right now they are trying to get the control back on basement. You see Boobadooboo trying to stay alive. He is going to get chased down by Moze, but the better pistol's going to win it. And there he gets then taken down. Trippy also falling in the fall of Envy members as they are all swarming basement.
All right, and you can see players action all across the map here right now, but it's still Infused racking up the points here. Looks like there's a player over in Nest starting to capture this stronghold. We'll see if he's able to do it. Yes, he will. 3 members dead now for Infused. Last member hiding towards Engine 2. You can see him on your radar there. The rest of the team coming up off of spawn near bunker.
Now, Pistola does know there's a player below him, but he doesn't want to drop and lose the top control. That's going to be 2 players down from Infused. Going down, make it 3 as Pistola is trying to make sure they spawn back bunker. Don't want to push it, and it works successfully. Jimbo jumping out of his spawn and already 1 shot having to go back and cover.
And keep in mind, this camo should be coming up. Do they have a time on it? Looks like they do. Pistola grabs it, is taken out. That railgun has also spawned, and basement being focused on by Infused once again there. So looks like Moze, you can see in that kill feed there, he's got the scatter shot. Looks like he's got scatter shot railgun actually. So we saw this not work out as well earlier in the day. We'll see how Moze puts it to use.
And right now he's already looking to charge some kills. Doesn't find anybody, plays it smart, doesn't want to throw the railgun away. They only have 1 base right now, so he needs to start moving up a little bit more. Jimbo and Respectful get a kill. That's 2 members down for Envy, and he doesn't have a pistol to swap to, so that's the card you're dealt with when you rock these 2 weapons.
Yeah, that's the danger of having that combination, is there's not a lot of ammo in either one. Now, his teammates did finish off that kill, but he quickly turned this railgun over to Pistola, who grabs yet 1 kill with it. Pistola just making his way around the map. They're racking up time right now, so all they need to do is play a little defensive. They know Infuse is going to be coming off a spawn over towards Carbine. Pistola grabs himself yet another kill. Still 2 shots left here in the rail, and keep in mind that scatter shot got put on spawn when Moze was taken out, so it looks like someone else from Team Envy here is actually going to find that in their hands as well.
Yeah, great communication instead of Pistola, rocking both power weapons. He's going to toss one aside. That's going to be another kill. Now a pistol fight. Jimbo going for the challenge. It's Pistola's turn. He's going to say, I'll play my life, as the Boobadooboo is there to to get the kill. Now they're taking BR base, excuse me, they're defending it. That's gonna be a triple cap with the new railgun in 18 seconds. Now watching the spawn.
And this is how scary it is to play against these top teams. You can see Pistola, as he knows his teammates secured and got that reset over towards BR base. The newest members of INFUSED will be coming off spawn on Carbine. Now that's pretty much what I've been talking about most of this game. Bunker Carbine, Bunker Carbine. But that's why you see teams be able to get a triple cap like this and just run away with the game, is when you keep a numbers advantage by constantly collapsing on people that can't run to their teammates for help.
And look where all the Envy members are. They're all in the middle side of the map, so all the INFUSED members are spawning in all four corners, and they're getting picked off by teams of two. Jimbo trying to find a 1v1, but he doesn't have the skill to take down. Kimbo said, forget it, I'll kill myself. I don't want to die another way from an Envy member. So it looks like they're just locking down. This is looking like a GG for Envy already.
Envy is coming out hot today, and I don't know if it's INFUSED not playing as well as they were yesterday, or if Envy is just playing that well here today. But now it's who finds himself with the power weapon combination here. Not able to connect on that last railgun shot. 2 scatter shots left, gets one with a ricochet off the ground. That's going to be 1 shot left in that scatter before it gets put back on spawn.
And that's going to be 3, make it 4 members of INFUSED dead as they are holding a double cap. Right now, Boobadooboo does have the last camo possibly for this map. INFUSED needs to make a play. They're trying to take basement, but they just lost BR base. So this is already looking like it's going to be a game 1 going to INFUSED. But right now, they're still not giving up hope. They're all playing. They're not letting go of their controllers so far. Kimbo trying to stay alive, almost gets the out pistol, but he's going to get taken down.
Yeah, but it's too little too late. A triple cap, already 90 seconds on the board. That is over very quickly. 100-18, and it's smiles all around here for Team Envy. They probably weren't even expecting to dominate this game that hard after what we saw from INFUSED so far this
So
year.
You're saying that the smiles weren't so much smiles, they were shocked that they were doing that crazy.
I think they're a little surprised. They maintained control and played that map extremely well. Their rotations were on point. Taking a look at the stats here, you can see just heavily outslaying across the board. Every single member of Team Envy going positive with stronghold time. Boobadooboo, least amount of kills, but by far the most assists on his game, which means he's still putting down crazy amounts of damage, even picking up a reversal there as well. 2,000 damage, so the most in the game here.
Yeah, 57% accuracy. You know, we usually see 60% across the globe, but these guys were pre-firing. They were making sure, you know what, I'm telling you, the 4 corners, they had them all spawning in all 4 directions. There was never a chance for INFUSED to do a team shot, and that just led all the Envy members to do a 2v1 in all those scenarios. So even if they lost one, the other guy was going to die without a chance.
Yeah, and they just kept getting those resets on the strongholds. And when you have a triple cap and you're that far behind in the game, you get a little bit desperate. You got to be charging for those strongholds. And Envy was just too quick, moving back and forth here between the maps, controlling White Hall, controlling Sniper Hall or Long Hall, and 100-18. It's reflected in the score. Heavily outslaying, just completely dominating.
I do want to point this out. You know, INFUSED was playing Splice on that map, Strongholds the Rig, and you heard a bunch of people saying that that was their strongest game type, and Envy just spat on them. So what does that have to say for Envy right now?
I mean, we'll find out in this game number 2 whether or not, you know, that was Envy's kind of crazy good game type to have in this series, or if they're just that hot today, no matter what game type they're going to run into this team on, they're going to come out with a victory.
Looks like we're going to be starting this second game off with Pistola, as he's not going to be going towards the camo. Notice a lot of these players they don't really try to suicide it. Somebody's on the flank. Pistola's here in the call out. He's trying to keep him in mind, trying to go for the 3-shot beatdown, but a team shot will take down Pistola and Trippy. Make it Jimbo as well. Camo still alive.
Wow, that is a very late camo here, especially for the first one, but it's INFUSED coming out ahead in the opening of this game number 2. So 4-2 lead. They want to be careful with this one. Mose needs to make sure he is not the primary focus here for Team Envy. Their shot is just too good right now, their team shot. This is exactly what he needs to be doing. Cleaning up the one-shots. He picks up a kill. Kimbo grabs another one, and now working back on another flank.
Right now, it's looking so good. It's 6-2 in favor of INFUSED. They still have the camo for quite some time. Pistola picking up a double kill on his own, but right now, Mose is the eye in the sky. He's going to take down Trippy with the noob combo. A second challenger approach. Now they're trying to find him, but he still has plenty of camo to work with for at least one more kill. Everybody's looking for him right now. They're trying to play it safe. A two-shot beatdown will go for it. Now he's going for the double kill, but he couldn't get the noob combo off in time.
That was a pretty great use of camo that we saw. It would have been nice if his teammates were just a little bit quicker on the rotation.
Oh my
but
God.
Jimbo finishes off the plasma pistol kill there.
Oh, don't do it. Oh
that
my
would have
God.
been something else. But it's Saiyan he runs into, who, like we said, has not been missing shots lately. Still maintaining a 5-kill lead, but this is Team ENVYUS showing some signs of life here.
Yeah, right now it's 7-12, so INFUSED still holding that lead that they do have. The new camo will be dropping pretty late at around the 30-second mark. Kimbo is locking down the P tower, but it looks like Saiyan has the advantage of 2 shots. He's pushing in with some teammates.
Yeah, and there you can see in that kill feed there, Pistola grabs himself yet another 2 kills. So I'd like to see his stats here momentarily if we could, to see what he's been doing this game. But like we said, he's already got the highest KDA of the event, and I'm sure this series is not going to change that.
Right now, I'm loving the battles for P tower. It seems to be working in INFUSED's favor. Kimbo even left the P tower to go back to the base, scores himself a double kill, so he keeps on par with Pistola. So no matter how hard Pistola is trying, Kimbo's right there with the stats.
Ooh, great shots out of Mose there. Staying alive, P1, backing up those 2 players over here, trying to peek out of red base. Keep in mind, Butters, like we said, that camo should have just popped. Sure enough, it did. Will go over in the hands of Respectful. They've got eyes on all 4 members there. No, 2 over towards red, 1 just made his way to blue, and the other one Carside. Now, with his teammates dying, he needs to do exactly what we said momentarily ago. Do not be the main focus here for Team Envy. Do not let them use their team shot. Just play it patiently, wait for your teammates, work on getting some kills just like that.
And there's a second noob combo. More members of Envy are going to be backing into their base as Mose was trying to push in, couldn't get a kill. Saiyan getting himself a double kill of his own. Meanwhile, Respectful is locking down top middle with camo, and it looks like he's going to be seen by some great eagle eyes from whoever that player was, and even better as the flank did happen, Trippy shutting him down.
Yeah, it looks like INFUSED, they're just not able to, get out in the open. Maybe playing a little bit scared there, but within Respectful being the last guy alive top middle with camo, you need to try to be helping him out as much as possible, and he just got triple teamed.
And right now, Trippy is just throwing as many nades as he can, just hoping for the best. Respectful is getting triple teamed, going for a melee, the best he could have done. A player is bottom middle, it was Kimbo. Looks like Envy did bring this back. It is 22-21 now. What did they do to bring this back? They had about a 7-kill lead.
I mean, they're just playing it so well there. You had INFUSED get the opening strat, take, I think, a 5-kill lead. They've had both camos so far, but only able to have a 1-kill lead. So normally at this halfway point in the game is when you see teams really start to kind of pull away and build upon those advantages. If INFUSED does not get this next camo again, I think it's going to be Envy that just pulls away.
Saiyan is just keep on grabbing the double kills for days, and here comes a possible another one. Somebody's choking, but he's going to stay alive for a moment as he gets some more assist shots. Saiyan is going to get taken down. Meanwhile, it's Trippy's shine with shine. He needs to defend this camo. He doesn't have a proper time because they weren't the last ones to get it, so he's going to be going back and forth. He is staying on his teammate's side, but it's still not enough. Mose is going to gun him down.
And that's one of the downsides of not having those times on camo. He waited down there for 10+ seconds, and he was surprised himself. And what camo's not up? Somebody must have already grabbed it because nobody anticipates that first camo to be grabbed so late in the game.
Great grenade by whoever that was. Jimbo still staying alive. That was 2 players dead. Make it 2 more as INFUSED keeps on dropping like flies, but they're still keeping the lead only by 1. Trippy getting caught off guard, saying, what? How did they come behind me? As that is going to be 3 players of INFUSED. Pistola does pick himself a kill, but it's still not enough. They still have 1-kill lead. Jimbo is going to go down as he is trying to push, but he's all by himself right now.
Yeah, they need to make sure they spread out across the map here because they're all kind of stuck blue 2 and blue P side of the map. They have that 1-kill lead. They know there's at least 2 players over towards Carbine. Mose, he decided, I'm going to play this one slow. See if anyone from Envy tries to work on a flank while the rest of INFUSED is now pushed and rotated across the map. I really like this play out of INFUSED. This is a coordinated effort.
I want to say Envy has the better spot. I mean, in the base, you can turtle up like this, but right now they're all bum rushing from the bubble. They even took over the blue base as they're all scattering like beetles when you turn on a light, not finding out exactly who to take down. Respectful goes down. Trippy also in the process, but it's still a 1-for-1. But Envy finds himself in the lead. Now Mose is going to be forced to fight this 1v1 in favor of Pistola. Gets his shields back, and he's going to go down with Jimbo.
Yeah, it looks like finally they're able to pick up some of those kills. Mose stayed alive for so long over towards blue base. It was a scary moment when he popped out card, saw 3 members of Envy charging after him, but he bought a whole lot of time for his team. 34-34. We're still tied up. It's been neck and neck this whole time.
And right now, Boobadooboo is going to be on the bad side of the map. Mose and Respectful getting a kill of their own. Now going to be shooting across the map, trying to get some more kills here. 37-34. Infuse is gaining the lead. 4 kills already. Saiyan and Pistola go down. Somebody is spotted on the radar by Respectful, and he is calm as can be.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And what was once just 34-34 has been a 7-kill to 1-kill run here for Team Infused. They do not want to let this one slip by, so they really need to tighten up those deaths. You cannot, you give ENVYUS an inch, they're going to take a mile here, and you need to make sure you close out this game, because this is going to be one of those really deflating losses should Envy bring it back.
And right now, Respectful choking a little bit. Could have had a double kill pretty easily to him. He was trying to pace his shots, but it still wasn't enough. Jimbo is going to be carrying his team as he is trying to still maintain this lead that they fought so hard for. Boobadooboo is going to take down Kimbo, but Mose is now all by himself, and they know someone's in the area.
Yeah, Mose, he likes just kind of hiding off on his own here while letting his team kind of run around the map. Pistola, he sniffs that one out real quick, not letting Mose get anything here. Lots of 1v1 kind of battles, but wisely both teams just backing up. That 7-kill lead has now been brought back down to 3, and we'll see who's going to be able to kind of get this first kill to create an advantage, an opportunity to push.
It's a game of monkey in the middle with Respectful. He keeps on getting his shields dropped by a player. Pistola is going to go down, and here comes the 2v1 advantage. Respectful trying to use it to his advantage, stay alive. He's going to go down 44-42. Saiyan trying to go Super Saiyan 2 here, and he needs to make a play. They're 3 kills down. He needs to make a play.
Saiyan's got to be careful here. Now his team is at that numbers disadvantage. They do not know he's down here. Gets the first couple shots on one player. He gets taken no shields though. So is Infused going to drop down and try to go for him? Looks like nobody was in position. Trippy and Boobadooboo each grabbed themselves the kill. Butters were back down to a 1-kill lead here for Team Infused. Saiyan spots himself another player. Boobadooboo cleans up and he stays alive with 2 members now top blue.
Now it's going to be 46-46. Stan is on the enemy side of the base, but he's in a perfect position to put some shots onto Kimbo. No one's able to clean him up. A great ground pound, a second one we might even see. He keeps on going up the lift of doom. He just can't get out of this lift. Finally, he is in some safe comfort zone, but look at all the people around him. It's 46-46. Boobadooboo does score himself a kill, and now Mose is challenging a 1v1.
Yeah, but Mose, if anything, was actually dropping below the base because he's weak. Finally, a lead change. The first one we've seen for Envy coming at the 47-kill mark. 1 kill away. Trippy with camo. It is looking very dim here for Team Infused. Most likely going down 0-2 in this series. You can see one player's shields get popped over towards Carbine side of the map, and the collapse here from Team Envy. Jimbo goes down, and what was very promising all the way to the 45-kill mark here for Team Infused. Like I said, that's also one of those very deflating losses here, to have that lead, to be so close to tying up the series and fall short like that. In order to beat a team like Envy, or in order to beat the top North American teams, you cannot give away games, and that's what Infused did here.
You know, you got to give it to Infused, though. They had all the camos except the last one. Even got some more kills because Envy didn't know a proper time on when camo was up. They had to play a game of chance. Still, Jimbo ended up getting it. But look at this Super Saiyan Envy going 22-11. That's a 2.0 KD for you. Mo's trying to do what he can with the 14-13. Jimbo only 9 kills, but 13 assists. Just
talk about
amazing plays all across the board.
16 assists coming out of Boobadooboo, 12, 16, and 11. So even though it was Saiyan racking up all of the kills, it was a full team effort. Having that many assists, especially in Slayer game types, is very rare to see, especially from multiple members on your team.
Yeah, just Saiyan was going a lot more off than I thought, because, you know, you saw a lot of double kills for Pistola. You know, the Envy would lose the lead, Pistola would get a double kill, bring him back, but Kimbo is also getting double kills of his own, keeping it neck and neck. And then you got to forget, Saiyan is also getting his own double kills and trying to get them even to a further lead. But it seemed like Infused just maintained the lead for so long and just lost it from base control. It all happened with the turtle.
Yeah, I mean, Mose was definitely kind of setting up, trying to work on flanks and be that person to kind of flank around and pick up a few additional kills, but he got sniffed out every single time. Pistola caught him hiding on Cubby. He was hiding in the car attic at one point during that map. Didn't do anything the entire time. Yeah, he stayed alive below the base, but eventually was taken out without grabbing any kills. So definitely a heartbreaking loss there for Infused.
And right now we're going to be going to game number 3. It's starting off with Super Saiyan. You got to call him Super Saiyan after going like that. He's going to be going top middle. This is going to be Fathom. Capture the flag. Gonna be the first one to grab the camo. Dodges, respectful in a 1v1 fight. He's gonna win it as he's gonna win top control as well. Now staying alive with camo. This is pretty huge. That's gonna be 2 players down for Infused, but 2 for 2 as 2 Envy members are dead.
Yeah.
Mose having the railgun.
Yeah, railgun in the team ENVYUS' base, but he's gonna get taken out. That's the power of camo here. He had no idea he was getting snuck up on by Saiyan. So Saiyan continuing the domination from the game previous here on that True Slayer. 22 kills. Already grabbed 2 kills to open up this one.
And right now, good communication. Infused taking down 2 members. Kimbo is going to go down. Saiyan is top middle with camo, so it's kind of hard to pick him out. He does spot another player into the pit. Looks like he kind of blindsided it. Missing a railgun. You don't want to do that, but they so far are 2-0 in the series, keeping the flag alive.
That was you know, we'll see how that one plays out, whether or not it was the best decision. But I do like where his head was at, rather than allowing them that free return to get that touch. Unfortunately, the rest of his team was not quite in position to capitalize on that flag grab to keep it alive, and he will go ahead and turn over railgun.
And now the flag was in motion. It is going to get stopped by Trippy as he's going to stop that flag in its tracks. Now going to be making his way top middle. He is going to nade his own treehouse. Booba getting a kill on a Jimbo. Now Saiyan is just going to be finding his way. Pistola getting more double kills as we speak.
Yeah, Pistola, he's a force to reckon with. It's always been that way. He's been the wizard with that railgun, or excuse me, with that light rifle here now, coming up behind Saiyan to try to work with this. He's got 2 players in front of him. They will go ahead and be taken out. Still 0-0 on the scoreboard, so that's good news for Team Infused, considering they lost the 1v1 top center, and they weren't able to get anything going with that first railgun. Saiyan picking up that back smash.
And that camo was around the 9:56 moment. You did see Pistola grab it, so he might be the next one to go for it. Booba is going to be making his way top middle. Camo should be up at this point. Not paying too much attention to it. It might already be picked up by one of the players. I'm not sure who. Booba just trying to make sure it is up. No one's going for it.
Yeah, it looks like Booba elects to just go ahead and bait this camo. I would have liked to see him just grab it immediately, but regardless, we'll go ahead and escape with this one. Runs all the way back to his base.
Wow.
No, he does not get away.
Is this Halo or Pac-Man, man? That he got chased for quite some time, not letting any air to breathe as he was shut down. You know, he was tilted.
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
be tilted.
You thought you were safe. When you're taking that camo top center, run all the way back into your own engine, but still get chased down. That's a scary moment. One you thought you were absolutely safe.
And right now, here comes again, peekaboo, but it looks like he's going to take off. He's not going to want to play a chance of that. Now, Mose, you know, this is a great weapon, by the way, the light rifle, when it's especially zoomed in. 3 shots for the kill, 2 just to break the shield. So you always want to shoot across the map whenever you can. Get that damage up.
Yeah, you can see so much damage, of course. 2, and then that headshot to finish him off there with it. But 8:48 still left to play, 0 caps, and Pistola 1 shot left in this rail. He's got a player right below. Great railgun shot. Does take out Kimbo. Booba comes on down with the collapse. He grabs one on to Mose here. Great grenades coming out from the likes of Infuso, buying some additional time for everyone to respawn. Now, there's a lot of spawns being blocked here by Team ENVYUS. They're over by the silo. They're over here in garage door as well. So most likely coming up off spawn over in the own engine zone. That's why it just looks like an unlimited amount of players just pouring out Gauntlet Legend style here from Engine.
Yeah, that was a beat-em-up game right there in the corner of the room. Pistola dodging 1 melee just to take another one. Jimbo is going to get taken down by a grenade, but still, it is 0-0. Even though you see ENVYUS slaying on the map, they're not having good map position because they keep on spawning inside the flag, and they can't pull it. Pistola about to run out of ammo here soon on his light rifle. Trippy picking up a double kill, but it's still not enough. No one's in position to grab this flag.
Oh, Pistola is playing so well here today. All his decision-making, whether he elects to challenge or back down, it's going so well in his favor here. Trippy grabbed himself a couple kills here towards top center. They're going to be able to clear out Jimbo. Well, hopefully they'll be able to, because that new camo just popped as well. We'll see who's able to lock that one down.
And it looks like nobody just yet. Booba watching the camo, making sure nobody's getting it, but he's getting a fight of his own. We have no visual on the camo right now. The flag is in motion. Mose is going to be picking up the camo as he's trying to put some shots top middle. A great grenade on a Pistola, but it wasn't enough. Pistola going to get the kill on a Mose. Kimbo and Respectful moving into the base, but it's still not enough. There's just too short of a map just to do what you want.
Yeah, Mose, he was so focused on that camo. Pistola had no idea who was even top center at first, but too much teamwork coming out from ENVYUS, and they will go ahead and secure Mose, not being able to get anything accomplished with that camo.
Yeah, right now you don't even want to go for some, like, you know, crazy bold flag plays, because you can get counter cap like that on this map. So you see the players pulling it out in the court, and they're just saying, you know what, forget it. No, it's dead. Even though it doesn't look dead, they don't want to risk it. This is INFUSE's last chance. If they lose this one, and Envy will pursue.
Yeah, I mean, we've got a 2-0 lead already. If they don't win this game, this series will be over. We're still a good ways away from moving to those best-of-7 series here. And Jimbo and the rest of INFUSED, they're trying to lock down their own treehouse right now and just keep Envy off of top center. Big 1v1 battle. Jimbo does come out ahead of Saiyan here. Another player taking no shield. Flag starting to be moved too. He's got some cover, not able to get across the wall though.
That was 3 members of Envy dead. Pistola, the only member alive. He's gonna go down. Booba as well. Now Saiyan in a 1v1 of his own. And look at the focus, not even forgetting about the guy. He's focusing the flag carrier. Counter cap is definitely in the cards here.
Yeah, no, looks like that flag return does come in, so neither team able to secure that quite yet. I really thought that was going to go in for INFUSED, especially after they picked up 2 members of Envy trying to push across the map. One, of course, was already no shields here. Trippy winning a big 1v1 in his own base. He's going to buy a lot of time here, but looks like the rest of INFUSED does collapse into the base, grabs a couple kills. But now we're back over to Respectful here as everyone else ultimately not able to get a pull.
And that's Booba going down by Mose. Now Respectful, a double kill, a cluster luck for Kimbo. That's going to be 4 members dead for Envy as Respectful is trying to use this to his advantage. They are going to be playing a base race. Look at everybody from INFUSED rushing back to the base because they know it's another war zone we're about to get into.
Oh, he does get taken or weak by a grenade. Make that taken out by Nate. Look at that kill feed. 3 members go down after all 4 of them were previously right next to each other. What could have been 2 flag captures already for INFUSED actually is 0 as the stop is just too powerful here from Team Envy. And once again, Bud, as you pointed out, that counter cap potential, and now we're seeing whether or not Envy's going to be able to secure one.
And right now, they didn't want to play the base race game. They said, don't run the flag, saying we got to slay these guys once again, or they're going to do what we just did to them. Saying playing it slow, got himself a kill, 3 INFUSED members dead. Got the flag in, very safe, and can play defense after they do it.
Yeah, and Saiyan, he grabs that flag, runs it, puts it in, and picks up a killing spree, essentially right after securing the capture here. So just picking up, or not stopping from where he left off in that game number 1, and he is showing up to be probably the best player in this game right now.
And right now, Saiyan is doing all he can do right now as we speak. Mose is going to go down. Some desperate flag pulls are being attempted. There was no Envy members that were dead to pull that flag. They're just trying to play a game of risk. Booba does get a kill on a Jimbo. Railgun is up. New camo will be dropping here very soon.
Yeah, still putting some shots down. You can hear those assists that he's picking up. Just so much damage, such great shots. Perfect thrust backwards here. Gets himself into a position where if there's any other members of INFUSED, he should be able to get behind the wall and stay alive while still hitting his shots. So Saiyan can't even talk enough about this guy right now.
Yeah, I mean, the Observer guy loves him. He's been watching him this whole time. He's like, I can't get enough of Saiyan nading his teammate in the back. Still, Trippy does stay alive for a momentarily, does get taken down, but he realizes his situation. He has no more teammates. He needed to back down. Jimbo took advantage and pushed that 1v1.
Yeah, now Pistola has got some friends over here in the treehouse. Kimbo, he grabs himself a double kill with a plasma grenade and some pistol shots. Another flag pull, but Mose gets taken out before able to really get that in any kind of position to relay the flag here. Kimbo wisely backs down, especially with that new camo spawning. Needs to keep Jimbo alive here now.
Now, Jimbo, why would you go so far into it? You should have just waited for your shields to shield back up. A missed railgun on a Mose as he's going to pick off Booba for his mistake. And it looks like he's going to try to show us how to use the actual railgun, but he doesn't even get a chance. Now it's Trippy's turn.
And what looked like it was a strong hope for European fans here, rooting for Team INFUSED to take down this Envy roster. It is starting to look gloomy. 1-0, 2.5 minutes left to play. Railgun, one shot here, still left in the hands of Trippy, who's been using it pretty well so far. Wisely elects not to challenge there, gets flanked. Stays alive though, and you can see those players on his radar popping up below him. Great grenades from Moze come in. He racks up a double kill, and once again, INFUSED now pushing back into the ENVYUS space, looking for yet another flagpole.
And right now, a bold move. He's trying to go for a 1v1, make it a 2v1. Now a 3v1 as Trippy is going to be taken down. That's going to be 3 INFUSED members. Jimbo grabbing the railgun. He's the only member alive, but it wasn't enough. A 5-shot is going to commence. Booba still going off. Nobody grabbing that railgun. INFUSED has to play defense.
Yeah, they have to play defense, but they don't have a whole lot of time to play offense yet either, and they need to get a cap on the board to send this game into overtime here. And Team ENVYUS, we saw them play a lot of defense on capture the flag, especially earlier in the day here, just sitting in the back of the base. Booba especially has been that player to just sit back, wait for any kind of 1v1 flanks, and pop out, secure the 1v1 victory.
And right now, INFUSED just trying to win this 1v1, but he wasn't be able to do it. Moze is going to go down. Kimbo in a 1v1 of his own, and he's going to go down. All these INFUSED members not winning their 1v1s that they're needing to do, but yet the flag is still moving.
Yeah, I mean, not being able to put caps in when you have all 4 members of the enemy team down and flag already being relayed, it's just one of those times where, guys, we weren't able to cap that. What are we doing wrong? What can we do more to secure this? Because that is a situation you rarely even find yourself in. It's almost never the situation where you have all 4 alive versus all 4 coming off of spawn.
And that's going to be a perfect execution, taking down Pistola. Trippy and Saiyan getting a kill of their own. A perfect going to Saiyan, and Trippy getting a double kill on a Moze. Now he's going to be, and the kills just keep on racking up. There's 37 seconds left. The light is very, very dim, but a light still does shine upon INFUSED. They do have one last chance.
Yeah, I mean, the good news is that it's only a 1-cap lead. So, of course, you only need about 15 seconds or so, or maybe even less when you move that flag through bottom center with the thrust slide and relays that you can do here. So not quite over yet, but with the flag being moved for Team Envy, it is not looking good. There's a member in engine, but it doesn't even matter. Being up 2-0 with 7 seconds left is pretty much lights out, or it's 100% lights out here. And you can see Envy is taking off the headphones. They know this one is over, and another quick 3-0 victory here on main stage, especially for first round of the championship winners bracket.
Part of me wants to say this is all my fault. I told you before, 100% of the matches I have casted have been 3-0s or 4-0s, 5-0s, whatever. A clean sweep nonetheless. INFUSED putting up one heck of a fight against Envy. Just Envy coming out on top. See the GGs all around. We will have the Carnage report for you guys here real soon. Anything you want to talk about that, right?
I mean, it was just really tough. We'll take a look at the stats first here. Jeez, Butters, Saiyan 30 kills yet. 22
Super Saiyan
in the
3!
last one.
Super Saiyan 3 now. He's just rising through the Saiyans.
And look at the assists here across the board for Team ENVYUS. Now, even though that series was a 3-0, INFUSED, they've got to be feeling terrible about that one, because some of those games, with the exception of game number 1, were so close. Game number 2, they played it, made like one less mistake, would have come out victorious in that game number 2. And that game number 3, if anything, yes, ENVYUS had 2 captures, but INFUSED should have had 4 captures that game. So with that being said, and not being able to secure any of those 4, they have to, you could see them hanging their heads down low. They're not happy with how they played, not being able to finish the captures, secure captures. Pointed it out during that game. All 4 members alive rotating a flag to secure it, not being able to put that one in, and all